I'm Brett Coleman Baker with Urban Artifact in Cincinnati, Ohio, and here is your craft beer and brewing tip of the week. Fruits have a lot of tannins in them, and this comes from the skins. Most noticeably, you've had that experience before drinking wine, and it gives you that drying, astringency sensation. Those are tannins, and they're wonderful. They're so much fun to play with, and they work in a similar way to hops. So when you're building your recipe out, and you're considering your tannins and your whole fruit, that to me is the beauty of using whole fruit purees, because they have those tannins. You can consider that impact on the flavor, and you really need to. If you're making a bock beer that's utilizing wine grapes, let's just say, because they're high in tannins, you need to take that into consideration when you're building out that. If you're making a traditional bock, maybe cut back on that dark roast malt or use unhusked. That's gonna bring astringency to it, because you're gonna bring the astringency from your tannins. But the astringency that you get from tannins is a better astringency than the astringency you get from roasted malts. It gives you a fullness of mouthfeel, and it gives you a drying sensation that helps the drinker want to drink more. So leaning into the tannins actually is something that we found to enhance our beers almost more than any other thing we have done in the last 5 years at Urban Artifact. Tannins do wonderful things to beer, but there's just not enough tannins in most fruit that isn't grapes. But you could buy tannins. You could buy them. They sell them for wine. You know, winemakers cheat that stuff all the time. So why can't we put that in our bag of tricks? There is so many types of tannins. You can get tannins from trees. You can get tannins from oak gall, which is actually like a type of fungus that grows on an oak tree. You can get tannins from fruit skins. You can get tannins from berry skins. You can get tannins from seeds, berry seeds specifically. You can get all sorts of tannins, and they have all different impacts. Not all fruits benefit from tannins. Tropical fruits, by and large, are not very tannic and don't really benefit from tannins. But anything stone fruit, anything berry related, we have found tannins make a massive improvement to the mouthfeel and flavor of the product. You actually get a little bit of color enhancement as well. It helps with settling in the tank. But what we have noticed is that when we've started adding tannins, when we add our fruit, so 2 days after primary fermentation has started, we have seen a very big positive increase in fruit flavors and a very big positive increase in clarity. To learn more about brewing with fruit, click the link below.